Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's bright and early by the time we're recording this one. I could not sleep last night. I'm so excited for the Champions League today and for that to get back, so I'm very, very excited for that. But something really interesting is going on right now. Two different things. I was going to make a video on icon moments last night because I do have a feeling that we're going to get that this week. And what do I wake up to? I wake up to a ton of icon moment image postings, which would make sense because that should be coming, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But first of all, apparently EA have started to fake leaks. Now, obviously, you guys know, watching my videos, we talk about leaks when they're massive ones. So, for example, flashback Neymar, R9, right? We talk about these leaks that are going to really impact the game. And, you know, I think some people have disagreed with that. But if you look at the realist perspective of it, Neymar literally crashed the market. So that's why I had talked about those with you guys a couple days before, because I really wanted to emphasize that, you know, this type of SBC would literally kill most cards on the game. So you should try to sell ahead of time. And I think the advice helped a lot of you guys. So we try to do it when it's relevant, and I try to stay my best away from it. But obviously, guys, you know, cards like flashback Neymar, you know, when we had that flashback Mbappe rumor, these are all very hard to, you know, avoid when they just start kind of moving through the community. But yes, apparently, EA have just completely started to combat leaks by just putting out a bunch of fake leaks, which actually is a really, really good idea in my eyes, because rather than them trying to, you know, find out the employee or the initial leaker, you know, just posting a ton of leaks, you know, generally, or adding in a ton of stuff to the database that you're not even going to use is actually really smart, because how that's going to work is that, you know, what the leakers could now do is say, you know, all these SBCs got added to the database, but they don't really know which one it is until probably the day of, at least a couple hours before. So leaks are really annoying, but obviously, you know, for me, I think that it's a bit better if the leaks only come out maybe 2 to 3 hours before, you know, the actual release of whatever we're getting, right? It's better than, you know, because for a while now, we've been kind of knowing the next promo before this upcoming promo even starts. So let me give you an example, right? Future Stars comes out. Future Stars 2 comes out last Friday, and last Thursday night, which I didn't even know, people are already leaking this Captain's promo where the hero moments are going to get boosted. Well, now it's not looking like that's going to happen, and from what I'm hearing now is that potentially Road to the Final is going to be out this Friday. And if you guys don't know what Road to the Final is, it's basically it's the UCL live cards, guys. But, you know, these were obviously just Road to the knockout stages, so it's going to be a Road to the Final where they would potentially progress every single round, and I'm assuming that the general upgrades are going to be larger, most likely, just due to the state of the time of the year. So it's a very interesting approach from EA. I like it. I think it's actually really going to be good. But from what I'm hearing now, it looks like R9 SBC is not coming. So apparently that's not coming now. I don't know. He seemed to be one of the players that was thrown into the group of those players that maybe is not coming. I'm also seeing some people saying he is still coming. So I'm not really too sure. My thoughts on it when I talked about it like last week was that it's probably not going to come for a little while. I really couldn't see a player like R9 coming into the game at this time. But yeah, flashback Neymar was a spot-on leak. You know, that was a correct leak. It's going to be interesting to kind of see going forward what happens, right? So if you guys are following leaks or investing off leaks, just be careful, because, again, we don't really know like what curveballs EA are going to throw. We just don't know. We don't really know. So it's one of those where we're just going to have to see, and I guess time will tell. So, guys, Future Stars ends in 3 days. Obviously, today is the start of the Champions League. What I did want to talk to you guys about is icon moments, because icon moments are coming back. And if you guys don't know what icon moments are absolutely incredible. Now, icon moments are the top version of every single icon in the game. And what you'll notice about icon moments usually in FIFA is that they all will usually get a massive boost. So the way it does work is that even if it's a +1 usually, like let's say Puskash's moment is a 95, it's usually an incredible boost, right? So if you go and look at last year at his 95 compared to his 94, right? He has +1 pace, +2 pace, sorry, +3 shooting, you know, +4 physical. So these cards are no joke, and a lot of the time, you know, they will come onto the market and be a lot more expensive than the Prime. However, this year it probably will happen in the first week or two, and then after that, it will probably not be that expensive. I don't see it being super expensive, just due to the nature that we have such a cheap market this year. I don't know. I just don't really see these guys being very expensive for more than 2 weeks. I guess time will tell with these guys. But as you guys can see, icon moments were crazy last year. Pele was the only 99 last year. For some reason, EA stopped giving Maradona a 99. He had a 99, I think, for 2 years. And last year he had a 98, which I thought was a bit unfair because Maradona's my GOAT. But 98 from Maradona, we actually, just have generally crazy ratings. Like even R9, right? R9 gets like a crazy dribbling boost. If you look at R9's boost, he gets +6 balance and +4 agility, which is just out of this world. So, these cards come into the game and they're pretty much the top dogs. They're the best. So we do have new icon moments images, which means that, usually with these coming out, especially 4 hours ago, that they're going to come out pretty soon. We've got Casillas there. We've got Cafu, Cannavaro, Rooney, RVP, Dino with a new icon moment. So usually a big thing with these moments too is trying to see if the image is new or unique, because if it is, usually it means they're going to have it usually for me means that they're going to have like a new moment, right? And a new moment means a different position sometimes, different stats. You can see Dino over the generations has had a different image every year, right? And all of these have been different moments in his career. So based on this image, it looks like a new moment. You've got Torres, Makalele, Czech, R9, Henri, Pele. Pele, I believe that moment for Pele is the same as his moment, I think, in FIFA 21. I could be wrong. No, in FIFA 19. So it's the same moment as FIFA 19. So I am expecting Pele's card to be quite similar to that. But they could change the stats. They're recycling a couple of the images. They could change the stats. Maradona, Cantona. You've got David Beckham. I mean, you've got all the icons. But that's also the really dope thing about the icon moments is that they come with dynamic images. Cruyff is the same as FIFA 19. You've got Figo, Inzaghi, Ruud Gullit, Del Piero, Zidane, Yashin, Eusebio. A lot of these are very similar to FIFA 19. Look at that Puskás image. Wow. Eto'o, Klose. You've got Vidic, Vieira, Kaká. So, yeah, you do have your fair share of, recycled ones. Best. I think this best moment, which is cool because, like, the thing that I really like about icon moments is I always love, like, the position change. I think it's so unique to have cards that are obviously changing positions, etc. I believe that best moment in FIFA 19 was a left. Oh, no, that was 20. Yeah, so this is the same moment as his FIFA. So it means that, best will be faster, which is probably good. Because I think best moment last year was 95 pace. What was the one in 20? I don't know. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, man. Because, like, icon moments for me, these are the most fun cards to use in the game. You're using, a legacy of a player that you probably love. So that's also why I've been a little bit more hesitant. You guys have seen me more hesitant doing some of the mid-icon SBCs, the primes. I'm just kind of like starting to, get my head started toward this. And icon moments, guys, like historically always come out around this time of the year. This is the time for them, right? They come out usually about 2 months before team of the season. You'll also see with these guys, there are some like really unique boosts. Haji usually gets 5-star skills on his moments card. There's usually some boosts that are really cool. Sometimes we get like weak foot upgrades. And if we go back in the, I guess the span of Team of the Weeks, I don't know if EA displays so they don't display Team of the Weeks for icon moments. But when I was looking at, I think it was 20, right? Whatever year COVID started, which I think it was 20. Did they show it here? No, they didn't. Okay. Well, I know that it's always the middle of February because EA now do this release where they do primes of December and then 2 months after they do icon moments. But I think FIFA 19, maybe they have the squad. Yeah, so FIFA 19 moments was February 15th, right? February 15th and February 22nd. They put half the batch in on the first half. They had best was one of the best ones. Definitely not the best set, though, in the first set. I think... oh, wow, the second set had all the... Oh, my God, had all the big boys. I think EA... now the way they do the primes is they actually drop a couple of the pretty good ones first. They kind of do it half and half with, like, the meta ones. So I wouldn't expect it to be, like, 19. I don't think they're going to do it like this. I think they'll drop, they'll drop half of the good ones one week and then half the good ones the next week. They like to milk it a little bit. Maybe it's going to help with EA's pack sales where they could sit there and say, like, Icon Moments 2 is now in packs. Go open packs. I don't know. I don't know what lunatic is going to open promo packs to try to pack Icon Moments. But, yeah. So something, last thing to just talk about real quick, as a talking point is that something you'll probably see with a lot of cards, later this week is you'll probably see primes starting to go down a bit. People are going to start to sell up on these primes, maybe even some Team of the Years heading into this promo because people want to get the coins to use them. I do expect a lot of these icon primes, if I could even, like, select this. Am I okay? I do expect a lot of these cards to probably rebound because they're going to go a lot lower most likely. They'll probably go back up. I would say that because knowing the prices of, moments and stuff, usually they're quite rare for a week. Moments are really hard to pack. Like, they are just not really going on the market. So the only way that we really see a lot of them on the market is basically if EA is putting them on the market, which we know is possible. But again, I'm not like super confident saying that that will happen. So I think you guys could expect a lot of these to probably take a nice hit in price for the next couple, days. But I do think we'll see like a little bit of a small rebound with some of these guys. I think it probably will happen, based on kind of history and past of the way that these guys trend. I mean, you're looking at a scenario where like Mateus right now is what, 2.1. I mean, that moments card is going to be very expensive early on. I mean, if we even just go to FIFA 21 and we do look at icon moments. But guys, I mean, also there's going to be moments cards that are affordable for everybody. I mean, I know a lot of you guys watching the video are going to say that, you can't afford any of these cards. What's the point of the promo for you? There's going to be players that are affordable. I just hope like Zanetti was a left wing back right last year. I hope that we get like, CDM Zanetti back. This card was unreal. We had Zanetti as a CDM for like 2 years. And he was unreal in game. He was 1.5 mil. And Zanetti's not a card that a lot of people use. So my favorite thing about the Icon Moments promo is that EA usually makes a lot of these cards usable that aren't super usable, or just aren't, not that they're not usable, but they're not great. So I would like to see the return of that, and hopefully EA, can continue on that. I would pray and hope that they would do that. But that's going to be the video for today, guys. Just want to give you like a little quick update. We do have a party bag coming today, so we'll have those packs on the channel later today as we do open those. Thank you guys for watching my video today. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in a video or a stream soon. Peace.